Hey guys, I'm Megan and you're watching Fabulous TV Pattaya. Today I'm bringing you about a 30-minute drive out of Pattaya city to a beautiful, pristine beach. Today we are here to check out the Saigao beach. It's at the Sattahip Navy Beach. It is a really beautiful beach, very well taken care of, and there's lots to see and do here. So come on, let's check it out. Saigao Beach, also known as Had Saigao, is one of the most popular beaches in Sattahip. It's the closest Navy beach to Pattaya city, located in the Chumpon Sattahip Naval School. Upon arriving at the Navy base, you'll need to pay a small entrance fee of only 100 baht for adults and 50 baht for children. You're free to sit wherever you fancy. There's no umbrellas and only large trees to shade from the sun, giving a more natural feeling to the beach. It's the perfect place to visit, to sit back and relax, with clean white sands and crystal blue sea, giving you a real tropical island atmosphere. The beach is about 1 kilometre long and is lined with restaurants, a coffee shop and a massage parlour. There's also free toilets and showers. Deck chairs are available for rent for only 30 baht a day and mats only 20 baht. You can also rent a rubber ring for 10 baht an hour. There are lots of activities to enjoy during your visit, such as kayaking, banana boat rides and snorkeling. On some days, you can also take a trip out to the famous Monkey Island, or explore the corals from the glass-bottomed boat. Whatever you decide to do, Saigao Beach is certainly the perfect beach getaway destination. A pristine white sand beach, only minutes away from the hustle and bustle of Pattaya city. Let the waves hit your feet and the sand be your seat.
Coco Fitness in Mike Shopping Mall is giving away free yoga and Zumba classes to all members. And you get their state-of-the-art fitness equipment, air-conditioned studios, and a choice of classes too. Gents, buy 3 months, get 1 free. 6 months, get 2 free. 12 months, get 3 free. And for the ladies who are looking to keep in shape, you get 50% off all memberships. Take advantage of these great deals now. From 7 a.m. through till 11 at night. Coco Fitness, no excuses.
The Thai island man accused of rape and murder on Koh Si Chang was, according to police, under the influence of drugs when he attacked the German woman at the weekend. The island community is in shock this week as police and forensics experts scour the island following the discovery of the woman's body. The 27-year-old lady was badly beaten and her body has been recovered to Bangkok as family in Germany were advised of her passing. Having confessed to his crime, the 23-year-old, who made a living from scavenging, faces a minimum of life in prison, as he's been charged with premeditated murder, rape, and the concealment of a body. Chinese companies who traded well in the US are looking at Thailand as a production hub to avoid trade reprisals in America against Chinese suppliers. At least one company has announced this week an expansion of its business here to manufacture its goods for export. It's not been made clear as to whether the US will treat Chinese-owned businesses all the same, regardless of their geographical operations, as the dispute between the two superpowers continues. Another Brit is in hospital, sick and without insurance, this time a 25-year-old woman who, according to her family, planned to live and work close to Phuket. The usual GoFundMe page is already up and working, as she faces a £25,000 sterling bill to be repatriated home. Another reminder of the importance of medical insurance here. Is the joke on him? That's the question many Thais are asking, as Thai media has reported that the Prime Minister has removed Lieutenant General Surachate Bigjot Hakpan from his position as the head of Immigration Police. The Government Gazette, the only source for factual details on such moves, confirms his transfer. Surachate has been the face of the new and revamped Immigration Police Force in Thailand. Meanwhile at home and in Pattaya, a hug in the street led to 2 local ladyboys being arrested. A South Korean tourist claims that they approached him and gave him a warm hug. It was after that he noticed his wallet was missing. Bang to rights, the duo of she-males was caught after using his credit cards in a shop where CCTV was working. Roadblocks have already been increased around the city ahead of Songkran, so drink driving is more of a no-no than ever. We're told that road traffic nationwide will increase from tomorrow, as many make their journeys to home villages for the New Year festivities early to avoid the usual gridlocks. From Friday, anyone arrested on DUI charges faces a lengthy stay in cells, as courts won't open on the official holidays. Best to take a taxi. Deals for golfers in the city today: pizza for under 200 baht, 2 for 1 at a city spa, Australian steaks for 150 baht, and a 25% discount at a beach road restaurant. Now there has to be something there for you at alwayspattaya.com. Catch the latest news, TV, radio, events and offers only at alwayspattaya.com. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 31 dropping down to 28, another overcast day with haze, that is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, keeping you in touch with Thailand and of course Pattaya, the city of fun.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Hello from Colm Harrison at the BBC Sports Centre. It's advantage Tottenham and Liverpool after the first legs of their Champions League quarter-finals. In the first European game in their new stadium, Tottenham beat Manchester City 1-0 with a goal from Son Heung-min.
Eriksen central area, plays it forward, Son keeps the ball in play, only just, Son still going, Son! Son has scored! He went underneath Ederson, advantage Tottenham Hotspur, and Son's done it again, 1-0!
Meanwhile, Liverpool beat Porto 2-0 at Anfield.
Milner sends a first-time ball out to the left flank, and Sadio Mane, who stabs it into the penalty area. Here's Naby Keita, takes a deflection into the top corner of Iker Casillas' net, and all of a sudden, Naby Keita is a goal-scoring machine. Square ball by Firmino to Henderson, lovely ball into the penalty area. Alexander-Arnold finds Firmino, the flag stays down, and Liverpool have a second.
Elsewhere, the Manchester United manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says French midfielder Paul Pogba is fully focused on Wednesday's Champions League game against Barcelona and not on transfer speculation linking him with a move to Real Madrid. Solskjaer says Pogba will still be at Old Trafford next season.
He's a Man United player. He's one of our big performers on a big stage. He knows the game against PSG was not his greatest moment, so he is only focused on playing well tomorrow against Barcelona, and I cannot see him not playing for Man United next season either.
And for more football news from the BBC, go to bbc.com/football.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Fabulous 103 FM with Crew Fon at Thai Time. Good morning.
สวัสดีค่ะ
How are you?
I'm fine.
What are you going to teach us today?
สวัสดีค่ะ
Sawadee krap.
About the word normally.
Normally.
Yes, normally is ปกติ
Is what?
ปกติ
Pakati.
Yes, very good.
Pakati.
Yes ปกติผมมาเมืองไทย ปีละครั้ง Wow that's long
That is long, isn't it?
ปกติ is normally
I come to Thailand once a year.
yeah you
I'm
good
getting there, aren't I?
yeah you
It's
very
it's a
good
funny expression. Bakadi.
ปกติ yeah ปก
Normally.
yeah normally
It's an easy one for a Tuesday, isn't it? Tommy D on Fabulous 103 FM, and with me is Ben Hollis. Good morning.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Ben, if I'm right, you're an 18-year-old student from Leicester. You're planning to go to university in the summer in the UK, but in between time you're riding a cycle, a push bike.
That's right.
From the UK to Australia.
Yeah, but it's a one-year epic. So I left from Leicester in August last year, and I've got a year on the road basically, going through so far 26 countries, and heading towards Brisbane, where I'll be ending the trip this August.
Is this what they call a gap year?
It is. It's my version of a gap year, but so I worked during my time at school, during all the nights there. So as soon as I finished school, I could maximise my time and get straight out on the road.
So you're funding this yourself?
Yeah, I did. I worked in the UK, so all of this is funded. But the great thing with cycling is you can do it very cheaply. So a lot of the time I'm camping as my accommodation. So just wild camping in forests, kind of on beaches, which I love. But also when you turn up on a bike, like tired, dirty, families often welcome you in, you know. They're like, what is this guy doing, turning up in this little village up this ridiculously steep slope? Like, come on, have some rice, man.
Let's look at where you've been so far. You left the UK, obviously, presumably you went to France.
I did.
And then went through France
all the way across Europe, so headed towards Venice after 1 month, and that meant crossing the Alps, which was my first mountain range that I've encountered. That was great. So while I was there, actually, there'd been a bit of a heat wave in Europe, which happened to break while I was in the mountain pass. So it started raining, and I was just crossing this bridge over. I heard this noise. I looked to my left, and there's literally a landslide coming down the mountain, which was ridiculous. And I just kind of hastily crossed this bridge, and the mud just fully go over the bridge, and no one could cross it for the next day. I was the last person to get over it. That was my first crazy.
From Europe,
encounter.
Where did you go next?
So I've had to take one flight on the trip to skip the Syria and Pakistan area, which is
it's a good idea to skip that.
Which is slightly off limits at the minute.
Yes.
But I cycled across Europe, like I said, down the Balkans, Greece, Turkey, and then I had to fly to India to skip those bits. And then from India, I've headed up to Nepal. I did the Himalayas as well, which were slightly challenging, and then a big loop around Southeast Asia from Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, and here. So now I'm heading down towards Australia.
So you're going down
through Malaysia,
to Malaysia,
and Singapore, Indonesia, and then I'll have to fly again when the land runs out at Bali.
So is there an extra charge for a bike on a plane?
Depends which airline you go with, but generally you send them an email, you explain what you're doing, and anything's possible.
And that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So do you any idea how many miles you've done so far, or how many kilometres?
So I don't know whether you work in kilometres or miles here, but it's probably near enough 8,000 miles.
8,000 miles.
So far.
How many punctures?
This is the crazy thing. So on those 8,000 miles, 8 months, I've had a total of 3 punctures, which I can get more punctures than that in a week in the UK. So I had one in London, one in India, and one in Myanmar, which, someone's smiling on me, definitely.
You're doing and they were the only breakdowns, no chains breaking, no brakes falling off?
So the great thing I have with my bike is it's old school, very heavy, but it's made for big trips like this. So everything's simple. When something breaks, I fix it. I carry on. People can do bodge jobs on it in their little mechanics workshops around the world. Like, my brakes stopped working in Germany, and they're the old school kind of style. So a mechanic got a nail, hammered it into the thing, and it's still working now. So,
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So, Ben, I've got to ask you a question. What is the best experience you've had so far?
Ooh, that's a big one. I have to say that there's one magical experience which springs to mind, although obviously I've had more than those than I can count. More than I bargained for, actually. So I was in India and my visa was running out, so I was having to hitchhike, and there they have these battered old trucks, kind of decorated, rusted, and I was in the cab of one of those. It was going so slowly that it had gone dark. We were going through this winding forest track, and then out of the darkness, their headlights just illuminate this wild elephant in the middle of the road, kind of stuck, sounding off in the middle of this forest, and I'm just in the cab of this battered truck with some other young guys who are, we're all like, what's going on here?
Wow.
We just had to watch this elephant disappear into the jungle and carried on. That was
so that's
great.
your best experience. What's your worst experience?
Oh, that's another tough one. Well, if you fancy another animal encounter, I've had a few, so you'll have to read my book if you want them all. But in Laos, for example, not too long after, I was wild camping in this. There's crazy mountains there, so I was absolutely cream crackered after a day in the saddle, and I found this wild camping spot in the forest. It's all perfect. Set up tent, and I'm just kind of sleeping in my tent, and I hear this noise. The forest is covered in leaves, and it sounds like wind is like rushing over the leaves, and it just keeps happening. I'm really confused. At about midnight, I'm like, okay, you have to go out, have a look, what there is, see that there's nothing there, and then you'll be able to sleep peacefully. I get out my tent, and the entire ground around where I'm camped is moving, and there's just thousands and thousands of ants and termites. So I've managed to camp on the middle of a giant termite's nest, and that wasn't the best.
Oh, you'd actually camped on top of their nest? Not the cleverest thing to do, yeah.
I think I'd managed it, and so that wasn't the best night's sleep, I have to say.
So you're leaving Thailand, next move is down to Malaysia.
Down to Malaysia.
Indonesia, and then eventually to Australia.
Yeah, exactly, down the coast. So I'll be finishing in Brisbane, Australia, because half my family actually moved to live there when I was younger, and I've never visited them. So,
great.
So now I am, but on my bike.
Apart from meeting your family, what else are you looking forward to that you're expecting on the rest of your journey?
The rest of my journey, so much, but I'd say the beaches going along the coast of Thailand I'm definitely looking forward to. And again, you can never get bored of Thai food.
Absolutely.
Malaysian food's great as well. But also, so I'm going, like I said, back to uni in London to actually study biology, because eventually I want to try and go work in the rainforest. So seeing Indonesia, Sumatra, and hopefully a bit of rainforest there is a big thing for me as well.
And you're raising money for worthy causes, which is excellent. You think you're going to make Australia by August?
I hope so. I'll make it happen. But yeah,
because you've got to be back in September to go to university.
Exactly. I've got to push those legs. But again, I'm motivated doing it all for these causes.
Brilliant. So you've got 4 months left before you've got to be in Australia?
Yeah, just about.
4 months cycling. Then you're going back to university. We wish you well. Thank you so much for coming in and seeing us today. And if anybody sees this kid on a bike on his way down through Thailand towards the south, just make sure you give him a little bit more room than you do the average bike.
Yeah.
Isn't it time that you escaped to the island of Koh Chang and relax at a brand new resort that promises luxury along with the best of island life? The Elysian Pearl is a family-owned resort offering excellent and affordable accommodation with sea views and easy access to the ferry, but not in a crowded tourist area. Jungle, hillsides and waterfalls, elephants and more, all within easy reach. We can arrange transport from the ferry, or you can drive to us and park. Google Elysian Pearl Koh Chang for details. Elysian Pearl Resort, Ko Chang's newest, brightest secret, is out now.
Right, shall we play Universally Challenged?
Yes.
Okay, morning, Meggie.
Who? Morning.
Morning, Darkside Denny.
Good morning, Brooksy. How are you?
1-0 up. Winner last week as well. You're on fire at the moment.
Yes.
And you've got it all to do today, Megs.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
It's all gone quiet over there already.
Yeah. She'll probably start sulking and crying like she did yesterday.
And if you have a look, when she loses, she always itches her top lip. Like that.
Really?
I don't know why.
That's the moustache.
Really? At least I ain't going bald. You're all right there, Dennis.
And it all started off so well this week. I've been really nice to you. But there's just so much material. Right. Are you ready to play Universally Challenge?
No, not now.
Send me a buzzer.
You always pick on me and then I lose.
Oh.
Right. My buzzer.
Yes.
I'm just going to keep it simple and go for Megan.
All right, okay.
Because I keep forgetting it. That's why I keep losing. I know the answers, but I just keep forgetting my buzzers.
Okay. All right. Mine's Tuesday. Nice and easy.
Denny, why are you crying?
Oh, 'cause you made me laugh when you scratched your moustache.
Right, eyes down looking. Here's today's Universally Challenged. Are you ready?
Come on, get on with
This
it.
is just silly.
A kebab in the hot season.
Megan.
Yes.
Donna Summer.
Are you sure, Megan?
Yes.
Good, well done. Very
Are
good.
you sure?
Yes.
To level the scores?
Do I need to itch my top lip?
No, you won. You won.
Yeah.
Well done, Megan.
I know we had Donna Summer last week, but we thought we'd change the clue.
Right.
That was a really easy one. Did you get it?
A kebab in the hot season.
Have a chance.
You were
He
very
went-
quick, actually,
Yeah,
today.
I think she had the tip from
kebab.
somewhere.
A tip?
Yeah, I think someone sort of like, no, a tip, as in a tip. The answer
I wish
is.
they would. Well, he ain't going to give me a tip. He's always picking on me.
I'm not. I've been dead nice to you this week. We've been talking about it, but you started it this morning.
No, I need to be quick because yesterday it seemed like you had a tip.
No.
You were extremely fast
Well,
yesterday.
it was so obvious, wasn't it? The family who scares off
Yeah, I
ships.
know.
Boys and girls arguing.
The
family who scares off kids. It's the Manson family.
Oh, dear.
Never
Right.
mind.
So it's 1-1 on Universally Challenge. Well done, Megs.
Thank you.
See? I've been nice to her all week.
You have.
Then she started calling me fat fingers, fat eyes, grey hair, silver hair, bald.
Bald, that's a new
And
one.
then a fat potato. So you don't deserve to be
Have you seen
treated
Toy
nice.
Story?
Oh, no. Yeah, I know
You
what you're going to say.
haven't?
Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does look a bit like him, actually, I'll be honest.
Are you okay there?
Oh, Mr.
Which one would
Potato
I
Head.
be then? Which one would I be?
Both of you are Mr.
Oh,
Potato
thanks very
You
much.
look even more like Mr. Potato Head.
I'm not going to say anything because it'll involve a swear word. So
Right, you get back to the gym and work on those bingo wings, okay? Well done to Meggie then. It's 1-1 on Universally Challenged.
Coming up next, Pattaya Mail, taking you on a road trip.
Right there, Jeff Carter here. And I'm looking a bit bog-eyed, aren't I? That's because it's only 6:30, 6:30 a.m. And today I decided to come up to Pratamnak. That's in between Pattaya and Jontiem. And I've come up to Buddha Hill. This sign here says, Wat Pra Yai. That means temple. The largest Buddha image of Chonburi. Okay, so, and that's up there. I'm sure you can see him from here. There you go. Well, it looks like I've got to climb all these stairs now. Is that the stairway to heaven? I don't know. Let's go. There's a lot to climb, so let's make a move. And there he is. The big Buddha. Hey, it's good up here, you know, if you get up early, because if you come later on, there'll be lots of people here, and it's better for taking photographs and videos and things. There's only me and these 3 dogs up here at the moment. Great, innit? And if you come over this side, you can see all over Jontiem and the beach. Look at that. Fantastic. So there we have the little tour at the top of Pratamnak, Buddha Hill. That was good, wasn't it? I'm going to go back down now. I'm going to get a little drink and then make my way back. Hope you enjoyed this little movie. If you want to get here, you just jump in a back bus or ask for a taxi driver to bring you up here, but it's all good stuff. And I think it's best to get here early in the morning or at sunset. Okay, I'll catch you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Megan here from Fabulous TV Pattaya and Fabulous 103 FM. Today we are down here at the ECABC Language School and we are here to wish them a very happy 11th year anniversary.